In this video, we're going to discuss how to rewrite the equation of hyperbola if it looks like this and we want to get it into the form that we've been graphing them in. And we did this for ellipses as well. It's going to involve completing the square. And so we're going to start by adding the constant over to get it out of the way. And then just like before, if the squared terms don't have a coefficient of 1, we want to factor that coefficient from that pair of terms. So we're going to factor 4 from the x terms. And then with hyperbolas, we have subtraction on one of the squared terms. You want to factor the negative out as well. So we're going to factor negative 9 from the y terms. So we're going to be left with y squared plus 10y. So we factored out the negative. Negative times a positive is negative. And then from here, the process is similar to what we've done before. We're going to add something inside of each set of parentheses to make it factor the way we need it to. And we have to remember to add the appropriate number to the right side as well. So if we look at our middle term here, half of 6 is 3, 3 squared is 9. So we're going to add 9 here. But we're not really adding 9 to the left side. Remember that 9 is going to get multiplied by 4. So on the right side we have to add 4 times 9. And inside here, the middle term has a coefficient 10. Half of 10 is 5. 5 squared is 25. So we're going to be adding 25 here. But that 25 that we just added is going to get multiplied by negative 9. So on the right side we have to add negative 9 times 25. And so then this part factors as x minus 3 times x minus 3, which is x minus 3 squared. And then this set of parentheses factors as y plus 5 squared. And the right side comes out to negative 36. Now with ellipses, you may recall I mentioned that number should be positive. And that's because all the terms in the equation were supposed to be positive. Here, that's not necessarily the case, so it's okay we got a negative. We still want 1 on the right side though. So whatever is over here, you want it to become 1, so you're going to divide by whatever your right side is equal to. Now over here, we're also dividing by negative 36, and so that's going to mean that the x part becomes negative, and the y part now is going to become positive because we have negative 9 over negative 36. So I'm going to write the positive term first just to be consistent with how we've been writing these equations. And so 9 over 36 is 1 over 4. And then for the x part we have 4 over negative 36, which is negative 1/9. And so this is the equation that we would use to graph it then. We'll try one more of those here. We want to start by getting the constant term out of the way. And then you'll notice this time there is no y to the first term. So we don't really have to worry about the y term, but the x squared term has a coefficient that's not 1. So we're going to factor negative 16 from the terms that have x. And then again, there's nothing to do with the y squared part because it doesn't have a y to the first. So we're just going to have y squared as one of our numerators when we're done. But the x part, we need to add something in the parentheses. Half of 4 is 2. 2 squared is 4. So we're adding 4 inside the parentheses. That gets multiplied by negative 16. So on the right side, we need to add negative 16 times 4. And then this set of parentheses factors is x minus 2 squared. And the right side comes out to 144. We want the right side to be 1, so we'll divide every term by 144. And this is the equation that we end up with.